Hello, everybody, and we are live tonight. Now, let's see, hold on. Yep, we are live tonight. Go ahead and now I did not know that Next Tech and Rojas are doing their thing tonight, and I completely apologize for anybody that is viewing. Um, sorry. Sorry to Next Tech and Rojas. But they are having their live show right now. If you do want to go ahead and check it out, let's see if I can I could bring that up real quick. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off. I want all right. This sucks. I really, really hate this. But we'll see. We'll see if anybody shows up. Right now I'm looking at Next Tech and Rojas and let's see if I can share the screen here. Um, okay. Hi, Miss Sharon. I didn't. I didn't know that Rojas and Next Tech or Beyond the Streams was having anything tonight. I thought I picked a neutral time, but I forgot. And my apologies to those guys. I really, really did not mean that. And let's see if I can pull their screen up. Um, yeah, there we go. They're on tonight right now, which it's kind of a bummer. I didn't expect that. Oops. But so we'll be going. I'm going to be going back and forth from their show to my show because those guys are really really cool. And every time they have something going, I always try to attend. And unfortunately, I didn't know this one was going to be happening. And oh yeah, I'm still drinking. So yeah, I'm looking at Rojas' stuff and looking at Next Tech, and they're I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I know they're not live, but I still try to attend their shows when I can. What they got 16. Okay. Um, and it looks like you're the only person here, Miss Sharon. Well, here in Texas, right now, we have. Unfortunately, I didn't know this. We have a lot of rain coming in, and the only thing that rain does down here is bring mosquitoes. So great, great. But let's go ahead and take that off. But if you want to, you're welcome to join. You know, I welcome anybody. Hey, what's up, Tim? Um, Good for you to stop by. Like I'm on my other screen here. I'm watching Next Tech and Rojas. Like I said, I didn't know that they were going to stop by. So I didn't know they were going to have a show. I'm sorry. Um, To be honest with you, I didn't even check. Remind me later. Well, there ain't nobody here to smack up a thumbs, but I do appreciate it. Anyway, I don't know what to talk about. I got one. How come people are not using VPNs? That's one of my main ones. How come nobody is not using any VPNs? And it's kind of like people that I know, I guess they're being cheapskates or whatever. They're not using a VPN, nor are they using any kind of real to bread product, and or any kind of like Alter Bread or Pennywise or any of those. Then they wonder why they're not getting any streams. And if anybody ever going to go back and review this, um, man, those services are out there. They're relatively cheap. Nextech has a promotional code for, I believe he has one for Norton VPN. I know two promotional codes, and then there's another one for IP Vanish. Sorry, that escapes me right now. But yeah, there's also IP Vanish, and which is I don't know why people are not getting it. I mean, it's so damn cheap. People are willing to spend money like on beer and and other stuff, and they're wondering why their streaming stuff is not working. Which I don't get, and I don't think I want to get it. If they want to be cheap, let them be cheap. That's fine with me. But you know, sometimes a lot of those streams that come out there on cinema, they come out there on I don't know UK UK Turks and a lot of those streams will not work, or you won't get a lot of those because you're not using the VPN. You put it outside the US, and you'll be surprised how many will just pop up. Even if you don't want to get Pennywise or Real to Bread, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to get Real to Bread. Having Real to Bread is great. If God, I mean, you could pay. I mean, it's so little, but anyway. Another thing. If people have lost or think they lost all their apps because they turn on their Fire Stick and then boom, there's nothing there. You see all these apps up there that you didn't download. Like you'll see pretty much like unless you have it already, Netflix. You'll see that up there. Don't freak out, people. Okay, just go to your See All or go into your settings, applications, and then scroll down to manage applications. And then there it is. You find it, you can launch it from there. It'll come out in your See All. You can highlight it and move it to the top. Okay, they haven't disappeared. They've just been moved, and who knows why? I mean, another thing, there was some stuff that popped around, which was oh my God, what was it? Oh shit!
Hello.
Hello, Miss Rick and Sharon.
Hey, I thought I'd come on here for a few. I couldn't type in the chat that I was backstage because I had closed my YouTube because I didn't want to echo. And I was like, I can't type and say I'm backstage because I'm on my phone.
Oh, it's no problem.
I was like, maybe he'll see it in a minute that I'm backstage waiting.
No,
Hello,
I'm
everyone
sorry.
in the chat. It's okay. It's fine.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How's everyone else this evening? I'm sure people are slowly coming in. I posted it in a few things in Telegram, in a
Oh,
few
okay.
groups in
Thanks.
Telegram that you were live.
Well, that's fine. I forgot that Next Tech was on tonight. Beyond the streams. I completely overlooked that, and I feel kind of bad because I don't like stepping on their toes.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's hard because sometimes you don't know when someone else is going
Yeah.
live. But you know, at the end of the day, it is YouTube, and thank God for replays. Even if I'm on live and someone else goes live, I don't take offense to it because it's YouTube, and everyone has a chance to watch a replay. If you miss, a lot of times people are like, "I'm so sorry, I missed your show." I said, "Well, you know what? My show is always up. There's always a chance to watch a replay. Even if I
Yeah.
miss you, like most of the time I miss when you're live, but I always try to check the replay. Even if I'm watching it on my TV, or
Yeah.
watching it on the go or something, there's always a chance to watch the replay.
When are you gonna have
So
another live show?
Friday, I had an
What?
appointment today. That's why I couldn't
Oh,
do it
that's
live
fine.
today because I had an appointment today. That's why I
Okay.
put sorry no show because I had an appointment. I didn't realize my appointment was during the time I would have had the show, so that's why I didn't have a show today. So
I'm.
yeah.
I know that my son had an appointment today too. They're gonna pull all his wisdom teeth out
Uh-oh.
all at the same time.
Uh-oh.
I
Poor
don't want
him.
to. Ooh, I feel sorry for him,
Oh,
but
I feel sorry for him too. Poor baby.
but
So yeah, and then I was trying to see if I could got my appointment changed to. I was trying to get my appointment changed to Monday or Wednesday, but since I have a standing appointment on Mondays and Wednesdays, but it was like no, because this appointment had been scheduled for today. So I was like, well, let's go ahead with my appointment. So
well, that's fine. I
yeah.
always love your show.
No,
I
thank
know
you. But
sometimes in the
definitely be
morning,
having it Friday. I mean Saturday. I mean Friday. Well, I'm talking about Saturday.
Friday.
Yes.
Well, if I can, I'd love to join the panel again. I had a great
Oh,
time during the
definitely,
panel.
definitely. You're welcome to join on Friday.
Have you? I know you have the cube, same as I do. Did you notice your apps were like not where you placed them recently, or
I
had
haven't been on my cube lately. I've been changing up boxes lately. Like I had been on my formula, and then I was on my Superbox a little bit, and then I was on my
Mhm.
Chromecast a little bit. So I'll probably be making the rounds back to my cube because I've been changing up boxes. Because I have been so addicted to my cube, I was like, I need a break from my cube. Matter of fact, I put my cube back in the box just to keep from using it for a little bit because I was like, I have to try to use my devices because if I don't, I'll be just only using my cube. So I've been changing up my devices
I
and stuff because
I've been getting a lot of calls from people that I have helped them with their devices, and they're
hmm
saying like, "Hey, Cinema's not up there, or
hmm
Cyberflex isn't up there,"
hmm
and
yeah, somebody told me something was wrong with their yes, just yesterday. Somebody told me something about their Cinema HD. It was like something's wrong with my Cinema HD, a friend of mine. And I was like, really? I want Cinema HD, and the only thing was wrong with it is it needed updated. It's like, it
yeah,
just needed updated, and I updated the Cinema HD for them. But that was all that was wrong with it.
no,
It's like something's wrong with my Cinema HD. It's not even on here. It doesn't work. It's right here. What happened was when their Fire Stick updated, it went back to the old layout because I had put a launcher on their thing, so the
mhm.
launcher wasn't even on there anymore. It went back to the new
Okay.
screen and layout, so they couldn't even find that anymore. And I hate the way the new layout looks. And so I just went and put the launcher back on there. Well, I didn't have to put it back on there, but I went to their launcher and then I was like, "Here's your Cinema HD," and I updated their Cinema HD for them. But yeah,
The last time when the customer, it wasn't really a customer, it was a friend. He called me up and he said like, all my apps are gone, and I was like, "What do you mean all your apps are gone?" He was like, "Did you uninstall them? Did you reset your Fire Stick to the factory default?" And I was like, no, I just turned it on and they were all gone. So I told him, just FaceTime me and let me take a look. And I told him where to go, like to settings
hmm
and applications and manage control app, apps and stuff. And I told him
hmm
launch it from there. when he launched them from there, they popped up, but he just had to move them, highlight it, and move them around. And they're getting kind of like a little upset about it. Like, hey, just I don't make the products. I just went
They
ahead and
act,
put it
yes.
on there. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I know a lot of people think that everything is wrong with their stick. I'm like, I don't work for Amazon.
I know.
Exactly. Some stuff is a. It was like, well, why I can't get this Amazon shopping market off of here, and I can't get these photos. That's the Amazon product. I don't work for Amazon. I don't know. Some
I
stuff is an internet problem. Some stuff is an Amazon product. And I asked them, do you call Spectrum about everything that's going on with your TV? Do you call
That's a good
Comcast for
one.
everything that's going on with your TV? When you go to the store and you buy your TV, whether it's a Hitachi, a Samsung, or whatever, and you have a problem with that, do you call the cable company and say, why this TV's not cutting on? Why is such and such?
That's
You
a
know, they will
good one.
call you about every little thing. I'll be like,
I know, man.
Then
My
I
phone
sit
gets
there and
lit
ask
up.
them, and how silly does it sound?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, yeah.
Right now we have like right now I can actually hear it outside. We have a
Oh
lot of
wow.
thunder and lightning going on.
I'll pray for
Recently,
you guys.
don't worry. The only thing this is going to bring is mosquitoes.
Oh
Lots and
man,
lots
yeah,
of
you
mosquitoes.
guys. Do you
Oh my
guys have? I know when I lived in Alabama, they had the mosquito trucks that came out every night because mosquitoes were so bad.
Well, I live next to a field, and right next to that is a wooded area, and it's um it's always. I mean, there's like a small pond or something back there, and believe me, they just breed. There's a guy recently came on the paper. He passed out and he fell asleep on this lawn because he was drunk. A jogger came by and saw him and seen like him covered in mosquitoes. He got sent to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Friggin- Yeah, I mean, I guess he got lethargic. I don't know, but yeah, I guess really, really that bad. But right now, I could hear the lightning and stuff. And I was going with this somewhere with this. Um, a friend of mine called me up. He was like, "Hey, the Fire Stick um, messed up my TV," and I was like, "Messed up your TV?" He goes, "Yeah, no, it doesn't want to turn on." And I was like, "That's not the Fire Stick issue, dude. That's a TV issue." So he's like, dude, can you just come over here and take a look at it?" I was like, "Fine." Went to go by and take a look. I clicked on this TV, nothing. So I went back there and I was like, and I smelled the TV and it had like a burnt smell. And I was like, "Your TV's fried." And he was like, "Because of the Fire Stick?" I was like, "No, because you probably had it plugged in and you don't have a surge protector or anything." And I pulled the
Mm-hmm.
plug and it was partially melted under the plug. So,
Mm-mm.
and he had a big 65-inch Samsung, not
Wow.
even a year old. I was like, man, I was like,
Wow.
oh, the other thing I can tell you is, oops.
I know everything is the Fire Stick's fault. It's amazing how they call you about
Yeah,
everything. And hello, Marcos. Hello, Tim. It's amazing how they will call you about every little thing about that Fire Stick. It's like, how did you survive before you had the Fire Stick in your life? How did your TV function? How did your cable function before? Because the Fire Stick get blamed for everything
yes.
and stuff. And yeah, I see you
Well,
said before about VPNs and stuff. Even before,
the
I
good days.
always kept VPN because I use VPN because when I'm in public and stuff, like for example, if I go out of town and I go to a public place, like say I'm at a library, like before the pandemic, I used to love to take my daughter to the library all the time.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
because she loves to go to the library and read, or do the little activities at the library, I'll bring my tablet or be on my phone and stuff there or whatever. Why? Or maybe on my laptop or whatever, for whatever reason, I'll turn on my VPN there because even though they have the public Wi-Fi, I don't trust their Wi-Fi completely. You don't know who's
I
going to
wouldn't
be
trust it.
there. to hack it. Or if we're at McDonald's, then after that, I may treat them at a McDonald's or, at a restaurant around there, fast food or whatever, because we had such a good time there. I'll use my VPN for that. So just that reason alone is a good reason to have a VPN.
A lot of people
Go ahead.
Oh, it's fine. A lot of people are saying they didn't want to get the VPN, and I kind of think I understand why. It's because I don't want to say anything bad about these people, but they're cheap. They don't want to spend like a year subscription for like $35 or something. But yeah, down here they'll get anything Dallas Cowboys. They'll decorate their whole damn truck Dallas Cowboys, but or get Budweiser and Bud Light. They don't have a problem with paying for that.
For a team that's not even really caring about you.
Yeah. But then all of a sudden they can't find a certain movie because a guy called me and was like, "Hey, how come that Wrath of Man is not showing up?" And it looks they're complaining that it's scammed. I'm like, maybe if you got a VPN and you put it into another outside country out of the US, you might be able to find a better stream, but it is what it is. But
and they could do the VPN the same way you do your different streaming services. Get as a family plan. Get your brother, sister, cousin, and all of them. Y'all could chip in together with that. Because a lot of times with VPN, you can get up to 10 connections, and a lot of times it's not IP locked. So you all can share it together. So you all can benefit off of it together. It's not like it's all IP locked at my house, so I'm the only one can use it. So it is a great benefit at the end of the day, and it's protecting.
It's just most of the time, like I said, I don't want to say anything bad, but most of them like over here they're cheap. Oh my God, they're cheap. I could walk.
And you're not the only place that has a team, because in Alabama, Roll Tide. They love their football too. Alabama. I'm in Ohio now, but that when you're down, when I was in Alabama, or when I was in Louisiana, LSU. So yes, for sure.
I want to go to Ohio to go to I believe that's Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, and that's the sister state to Munich, Germany.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the sister state, and they have an Oktoberfest over there. Now in Munich,
yes, they do.
They canceled Oktoberfest, which I was kind of bummed about because it's the second year because of coronavirus.
I thought you wanted to come here. I thought you wanted to come here for their Cincinnati chili, because they got the best Cincinnati chili here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I wear the, if you see my thumbnail, I have the hat, I have the leader hose, and I get up there and I'll poke it. I don't care.
Oktoberfest is nice.
Yeah. And I wanted to go out there and check it out. There's a girl that's in Cincinnati, and you can look up her YouTube channel if you ever want to poke around at it. She does really good YouTube videos. She's called.
I will send me the link.
Okay, she's called German Girl in America, and she does comparisons. Like in Germany, America, stuff like that. And it's really interesting. She really put a lot of work into her YouTube videos, and it's enjoyable. I kind of miss home. Can you hear that thunder? Did you hear it a little while ago?
I just heard it a second ago. Yes. Yeah. It was really hot today. Well, for as far as it's been so far this year, it was like 82 degrees here today.
Oh, really?
So it was pretty warm here today. I'm surprised it didn't. Thank God it didn't. But I was surprised it didn't rain here today.
It got 90 here earlier today, and Saturday, we thought we were going to be able to because my backyard was getting really bad. It was getting like a jungle.
Wow.
I was like, man, I don't think we're going to be able to cut the grass. So I walked outside, and it was freaked out. It was 65 degrees, and the wind was blowing. And I told my wife, hurry up, help me. We're going to have to cut the backyard real quick. We seen the dark clouds coming, and we cut that yard real quick as we could. And we sat out there for like 30 more minutes. We went inside to make a drink and come back outside and it started pouring down rain. So luckily, yeah, it was worth it.
That's how it seemed like with my yard. My yard was just cut last Tuesday, and it looked like it needs cut again already.
Oh
I'm like,
no.
gosh, because it keeps raining. I'm like, I almost get anger come over me when it rains. I'm like, gosh, my grass was just cut. It looks like it needs cut again already. I'm
Well,
like, green.
I just ordered a mosquito hat
Mm-hmm.
and I ordered a sauna suit. Now the sauna suit
Wow.
was for me so that way I could start losing more weight.
Mm-hmm.
So mosquitoes can't get to that sauna suit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wear that hat, the sauna suit, and just cut the grass if I need to real quick.
Mm-hmm. Man, oh my goodness, I hate it for you with the mosquitoes because I'm used to mosquitoes and yellow jackets in the south down in Alabama. The
Hmm.
mosquitoes are bad and yellow jackets. Oh my goodness, the yellow jackets are the worst too.
We got them
So,
here too.
mm-hmm.
We got them here
Oh
too.
yes, and them
Um,
giant flying bugs right after it rained look like them giant flying cockroaches or whatever you call them. I call them the flying bugs. Never the first place I seen the big flying bugs at was when I lived in New Orleans. And then it's like they made their way.
you
Oh, I
hear
just heard it. Yes. Oh my. You may have to turn off everything in a minute.
that? Probably gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everything is on a really good power strip. My wife, she works for the hospital. She's an IT specialist,
Yes.
and so she's the reason why I got pretty much all of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I used to be a truck driver, and I drove everywhere.
Yeah,
And
my ex was a truck driver. He drives all over the
yeah, I got
country.
tired of
My
it.
ex. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh,
You said,
you
"Uh
there?
oh." Was that loud? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hey, I
I
just
said
had
he
a power surge.
drives over the country. Uh oh. Yeah, I hear that noise. Do do
Yeah,
do 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 like your power's trying to go off.
yeah, it's coming back on.
Wow. I
Uh-oh.
don't know. You may have to cut off everything.
I
And then
think
think
so.
of this to save all your stuff. I don't know. I want surge going through your house. Yeah, there was
Right.
something else you mentioned besides VPNs. You said something about real debris earlier. I don't know. I was in the
Yeah,
middle of
a
going
lot
to
of people are not.
StreamYard. I just heard you say something about real debris.
Yeah, a lot of people are. They're wondering why, like a lot of these links are not coming out. Link sources, whatever people want to call them, and I've always told them like, hey, I'll send you a YouTube video on how to get that, and they're just it's like they refuse to get it. I'm like, man,
Hmm.
it's less than $20 for like 6 months. It's so easy to get. Just
I
do it.
I don't think it's so much of getting the real debris. Well, I think the thing about real debris is if you're not in our community, like it's the fact of paying another country.
Yeah.
Like we know about it's no big deal about paying it for France. And then a lot of times, that when you initially pay it, our bank will reject it because it's coming from another country. I tell people a lot of times just pay it through Amazon. Don't even
Really?
bother. We're trying to use your card. If you pay it through Amazon Pay,
Uh
because you
huh.
already got your Amazon account, usually it'll let you pay it through Amazon.
Yeah,
Because
I didn't know that. I've
that's
seen
how
it
I pay
there as an
mine through
option.
Amazon.
I've seen it there
Hmm.
as an option, but I just never done it.
Yeah, that's how I pay mine through Amazon Pay.
I went ahead and just got like a separate card, and I
Hmm.
made it like international, and that's how I was able to pay real the bread.
Yeah, I
Um,
just pay mine through Amazon Pay. So then it don't even know what my card number is. I just pay mine through Amazon Pay.
I like Amazon though. I mean, I own
Mm-hmm.
I get everything through Amazon. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I just bought a new car or a new to me car, and since I love
Mm-hmm.
Red Lanterns, I bought me this.
Oh, okay, that's neat.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
Red Lantern logo, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna put that. And the car that I bought is a silver Buick. Oh my God, what's it called? Oh my God, there it goes again.
Mm-hmm. I
Buick
hear it.
Lacrosse, and it's an '09, and it has less than 90,000 miles on it. And the guy pretty much just gave it to me. He was like, "Just take it." Give me what you can.
Wow, what
Take
a
it all. Like,
blessing.
and everything works on. It's got all the bells and whistles. I'm like, okay, I'm happy.
Wow, that's what a blessing. Yeah, it's
Yes,
nice.
it is. Yes, it is.
But yeah, that's what the few people that I've had do Road to Bridge. I just tell them to pay it through Amazon. Just pay it through the Amazon Pay because they already have them get their own Amazon account anyway. And that's where they don't have to go through it because a lot of times the bank will reject it because it's
International.
because a lot of times you have to because it's international. And a lot of times you have to go through corner bank and like tell your bank it's okay, it's safe to pay it that way. So instead of going through all that, just pay it through Amazon Pay or PayPal. But sometimes PayPal.
I got my laptop back recently,
Yeah, I
and
see.
they replaced the motherboard and replaced the fan. They
Mhm.
said that was what's wrong.
Mhm.
This is the 11th time I've gotten serviced.
Oh no, through Best Buy.
No, no. My wife got this brand new through the hospital. They just gave it to her. That with
Mhm.
all the equipment. And so I can't complain about free. It's a Dell Latitude.
Oh no, Dale. I just season. Mhm.
It's a Latitude 7410.
Mhm.
And it was, I've had problems with this thing from the start. And luckily, it had a year warranty. And I've just been sending it in. Because the crazy thing about warranties
Mhm.
is that, say for instance that one of your drivers is out, just one of them,
Mhm.
and if you say, "No, it's okay, I just use the other drivers," they will void your warranty right there.
Oh no, and then I'll just say,
Yeah,
just go ahead and fix it.
yeah, you have to do that because if not, they'll like I said, they'll void your warranty.
Just go ahead and fix it. I don't care if it's the littlest thing.
So I gotta send it in. They send a box. I write everything in there and I shipped it out, and I have to be without it for a little bit. I
Why
mean,
don't they
it's not.
just replace it already?
I wish they would. I've had the screen, the monitor, the whole screen part. I've had that replaced.
Mm-hmm.
I've had the lights on the keyboard replaced.
They're
The
basically building you a whole nother computer, so why don't they just replace it already?
they went ahead and replaced the ports. Um, they replaced the drivers. They replaced the mother. The motherboard's been replaced 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'd be like, can you just replace my whole computer already?
they said the only reason they can't replace it is because it's past 3 months.
That's crazy.
That's
It
Dell.
just boggles the mind.
I've got a Lenovo also,
Mm-hmm.
and but it's just everything that's surrounding me right now is Dell, the
Oh
split
wow.
screen and everything.
If you
So
could ever break up with Dale.
I want
I
to.
know, I know.
I want to. You know, I
It's like
really, really do.
y'all just going through a draggy relationship.
It feels
Like,
like it.
Dale, if I could ever break up with you already.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Um,
Mhm. Yes, but it's like that sometimes.
no, it's
But
all
yeah.
right.
hmm So what do you think about downloader?
Oh,
Hearing about
disappearing?
downloader, yeah, disappearing
I saw Free
again
Tech.
for the 5011th time.
Free Tech was the one that first brought it up to me. I seen it come up on my
Mhm.
the YouTube.
Mhm.
And so like, well, downloader's gone. So I punched it, and he was like, just go ahead and use your use your your power your Alexa button to find it.
Mhm.
So that's got me thinking: are they really trying to get rid of it?
Mhm.
I mean, if that's the
Yes, it's
case,
crazy. Mhm.
wouldn't that hurt their sales? Because
Well, I don't
people
know, but
like,
there's other ways. There's other ways you can use the S5 Explorer. Just go the old-fashioned ways that was before they had downloader.
yeah. I mean, there's also like Free Tech was talking about, like he has something on his website, some kind of Fire download device or something like that, or app that
Fire DL, use Fire DL, used that
yeah.
before a downloader ever came. You can use
And
Fire DL. You can use, like I said, ES File Explorer. So there's other ways to still get your stuff.
but I think it says downloader got so comfortable with us
Mhm.
using it, and
Mhm.
now they just pulled it out from under us, and now it's like, what people are like freaking out because like who's the MD Electric, his
Electrical
whole,
MD.
yeah, electrical MD, his whole thing is like, just use downloader and just redo, just so he has to, like, I guess, delete all his videos.
That's why you got to know them other ways, some other backup ways, like the Fire DL, like I said, ES File Explorer. That's how I originally was doing it, ES File Explorer before the other ones came along anyway, and stuff. And just 1 second, just
Go ahead,
one
man.
second.
Go ahead. Don't they just? What did he say? Wait, hold on. What's the deal? um, don't they just? The rights go back. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for Shriek and Sharon to get for this one. I hope they did, or maybe they just wanted to kill it. I don't see why they would want to kill it because people use that product. It's like, God, I can't think of a place out there that doesn't have an Amazon device already. You know, that's kind of crazy to think about. But Marco, you make a good point.
Hello, Marcos.
Yeah,
I thought Marcos was on the panel.
yeah. I mean, if he wants to come on, he is more than welcome to come on.
Oh yeah.
With
Did you put the link in the? Oh yeah, you did put the link in the chat earlier. I guess you may have to put it back on there.
Yeah,
So
go
didn't they
ahead,
get
put
it right?
invite.
Oh, then they get it right back. Now, yeah, it left one time and then it came back, but I don't. And then also that crazy stuff thing about the Play Store taking away some of the other apps too that you side load. That was another crazy thing.
Let's see if
Let me see.
wonder if he's gonna come back on or not. Or if he's,
Let me see.
I did pay for StreamYard. I'm still running on the free one,
Hmm.
and so I don't know if it's gonna be. I think I can only have up to 3 people, right, on the free one.
No, the free one you can have 6 people.
6 people. Okay.
6 people on the free one. $10 or the $10 and up you can have up to 10 people.
Yeah,
Hey, Marcos. Hola.
Here he is.
I was saying in the chat, didn't they just get the rights back to download it not too long ago?
Yeah, I know what's name left it, and then he came back to it. Troy Point. I think it left when Troy Point left, and then it came back because Troy Point had changed. It changed the name. It changed for a second when Troy Point left, and then it came back. Something like that.
Yeah, but
Um,
I think they took it out because of remember that browser sharing with remember that Puffin browser had the downloading option
mm-hmm.
integrated into it. That's probably why they took it out of the store.
Yeah, but they been took Puffin browser away.
Yeah, but
Oh
they
yeah.
probably
Hold on,
they
I'll be right
probably
back.
doing the same thing with download that they did with Puffin.
Oh, well, maybe, yeah, most likely. Maybe so. That could very well be it and stuff. And I just finished looking before you came on at that video about power, and I hope that they do get a sequel for that for Ghost,
Oh yeah.
because I just finished looking at that video
Well,
that you posted in the chat.
well, I heard.
MS7.
Well, he was talking with Fat Joe on Instagram Live about pos- hinting possibly to doing the prequel.
Yeah, prequel. I meant, yeah.
Yeah, about Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. So
one of the other YouTube channels that does a little bit of power. was
Mm-hmm.
saying that the Raising Canaan just wrapped up season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Raising Canaan. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, because For Life just got canceled, unfortunately.
It did.
I see.
Really?
Yeah, I read that in I read that on something. I think I posted in MS7 that it got canceled.
Huh. I gotta look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The
That's
ABC
good.
show. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow.
Well, if there was problems between 50 and ABC, then possibly yeah.
Yeah, I read it. I could have swore I posted it in MS7 when I read it. I was like, wow, that show got canceled. So, yep. I was like, that's his first show to ever get canceled because all of his other shows always played to the end.
Sorry.
Hmm. I never really watched it because I was trying. I don't know why I never really watched it. It was his first show I never really watched.
It was probably because people weren't watching it as much as they thought they would. So
Well,
that's probably
Corona came too.
yeah.
But then it seemed like that would have made people watch it more, I guess, because of COVID, right? The people were at home more. So I don't know.
Yeah, but then when you look at it, most of the ratings come from uh day after viewing,
Mm.
like on streaming services. Because CBS or Hulu, if you have
Yeah,
Hulu,
but that show came on Hulu the day after. So even if they didn't watch
yeah,
it on ABC, they watched it on Hulu.
yeah, if you have Hulu with live TV, you could watch it the day of and the day after. Cause
Right.
that's what my brother has. He has Hulu with live TV,
Mm-hmm.
and I I was watching a couple of the episodes on Thanksgiving when we went for Thanksgiving a couple months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just recently caught up with a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What VPN do you use by any chance?
For me,
Yeah.
Me, IP Vanish at the moment. Okay.
I don't use VPN.
What was that?
I don't use the VPN.
Oh, you don't? Okay,
Mm.
okay.
No,
Um,
nobody in my household uses VPN.
okay. I I've been arguing with some people that I know that are not using a VPN because they're not cinema's not coming up with a lot of streams to a lot of movies and TV shows that they want to go ahead and view. And I told them that if you put that VPN somewhere outside the US, then it'll pop up. And like on this side over here, I'm in South Texas, and a lot of people want to watch Spanish. So I told them, I was like, if you just go ahead and just take that and you put it over there in Mexico, you'll start popping up. But I guess nobody wants to pay that kind of money.
Well, from
Marcos
what
is in
from
Texas. I mean, in Mexico. Just kidding, Marcos.
no,
Really?
but
No.
from
Go ahead.
what from what I've seen, it's where on my brother's Netflix account, and from what I've seen, Netflix has a lot of Spanish that you don't even need a VPN for. Also,
Okay.
I think Tubi has uh, a Spanish section. I think that I seen recently.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Urban.
Yeah, what's up, Urban? Thanks for joining. I use a
Mm-hmm.
VPN to watch the UK channels and the shows. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I think vast majority of people do that too. Well, some
Mm-hmm.
of us do. Not pointing anybody else out.
Yeah, there's some good.
Yeah, I mean, but as far as using, do you use Real to Bread or Alter Bread. Who's everybody's favorite right now? That's a big question.
I use Real to Bread. I'm going to start. I have used Premiumized before. I'm going to try All the Bread. But those are the only two I've used is Premiumized and Real to
There's
Bread.
another one starts
But
with the
because
T
Real to Bread's had problems, I am
recently.
going to try All the Bread.
What's
Pardon
that
me?
one? There's one that starts with a T that
A
I
T, I never
can't.
heard of the T one.
Which one?
I never heard of the one you just said.
It's like whenever you go like to cinema and you're gonna go ahead and log it
Talking about
in.
Torsi?
Yeah, that's it.
I love Torsi.
Is it
I've
good?
used that a lot. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna start paying like all of these.
Torsi is free.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Torsi is free. I love Torsi.
I did not know that. All you do is just make an account or something.
Yeah, well, you don't really make an account. Weston did a lot of the videos on Torsi. When he used to do videos. Dang, what is his name? Ron Orris did a lot of videos on Torsi.
Urban, if Urban King wants to join in on, man, go ahead. Just hit that link. You want to come on in? Don't bother me. But there was somebody had told me, and I don't know if this is bullshit or not. That and this sounds really stupid and really I don't know how to make this sound, but I was going to go ahead and say it. They had told me that Jeff Bezos wanted to get out of Amazon and all its products and sell off to Elon Musk because of his ex-wife taking a vast majority of his assets. Is that true? And I have looked everywhere and I can't find anything. So to me, I think it's
No, but
bullshit.
I don't know about that, but I know that I saw in the news Friday that she's joining with Microsoft's wife, and they're doing some type of thing together.
Who
I know
is?
that they're joining together. Bill Gates' wife and Elon. I mean not Elon, but what's the founder of Amazon's wife? They're doing something together. And they said they've been having something in the works. Now they just now coming out with it publicly. They doing something together now.
Sharon, but I thought Bill Gates was getting divorced from his wife a couple weeks ago.
They are getting a divorce, but that don't have nothing to do with Bill Gates' wife and Amazon founder's wife doing something together. I ain't talking about romantically. I'm talking about financially. They doing something together. They joining together to do some type of company thing together. They combining their monies together to do something. They announced it Friday on the news.
From what I heard is Bill Gates' ex-wife is getting half of all of his shit. I guess, and the divorce.
Not Bill Gates' wife. He only gave her. He gave her so many billions of dollars, and that's it. He ain't getting half. She's not getting half of his money. He gave her $2 billion or something like that. The end.
He could wipe his ass with $2 billion.
Yes, that's all he's given her is a couple of $1 billion.
Oh yeah, that's all.
Well, for rich people,
I mean, not dollars. I'll take that back. And stocks, giving her so many billions in stocks and bonds.
Oh, okay.
The shares, yeah, the shares.
Well, still, that's a lot.
And shares, yeah, so many billions in stocks and bonds. That's what he giving her. Yeah, because it was announced. Because I was watching breaking news of it on CNN.
When it comes to rich people, Redland, a billion or so many billions is a little chunk of change.
It's only 2 billions in stocks and bonds. It's exactly 2 billions in stocks and bonds.
And that ain't that much if you really look at it.
Well, yeah, that's what he's giving it to her. It is a lot. Yes, it is. I don't know where you come from, but it's a lot to me.
With that, it goes with this old saying of if you have that much money, not even your great grandchildren would ever know the phrase "want."
Mm-hmm.
And that's a powerful statement to be said. Well, even your
Exactly.
grandchildren would never know, like, oh, I
Or
want
your
that.
great grandchildren, exactly.
Yeah. You know, it's like, wow. Wow. Because me,
Hmm.
I want all kinds of stuff. You know, I will, I mean, tell you the truth, the one person that got me started into all of this and that I wanted to be like so bad was Nextech. He's the one
Hmm.
that turned me on to like IPTV services. He was the first person I reached out to. And he was like my main source of anything. Did you ever see me dress up like him on Halloween?
Yeah, I saw you dress up like I'm on Halloween.
I'm gonna do it again this year.
Yeah, I did see that. That was funny.
I'm gonna do it again this year. I've been trying to grow out my hair, but man, his hair gotten so long and so lush, and there ain't no way I'm gonna catch up to something like that. And,
But yes, for sure.
but
That's a lot, Marcos. I don't know what you. Yeah, I didn't say in
but Sharon,
pesos. I said in.
Sharon, I know it's a lot for us. 2 billion is a lot for us, but if you ask a rich person if 2 billion is a lot for them, they're probably gonna say, "Hell no."
Coming from where they came from because they were poor to begin with, that's a lot.
Well, what if they're
They
born
weren't.
into it?
Neither one of them was born with a silver spoon in their mouth.
But what if they were born into it though?
But they weren't. Bill Gates was not born into it, and his wife wasn't either.
no, Bill Gates was not born into it.
Bill Gates was not born rich.
Nope.
His wife wasn't born rich. Neither was the founder of Amazon. Neither one of them three was born rich.
Neither was the Apple guys.
Yeah.
Neither was the Apple guys, right? The
No.
the guy that's over Apple now, he's from Alabama. He wasn't born rich either.
Who?
All of them was born poor like us. So yeah,
but
They just
there's
had that idea.
there's other
they just had an idea.
there's other rich that come from there's other people that are rich that come from
But they didn't come from money, so there's a lot of
old-
money to them
no,
now. So
but
it wasn't like they had it all their life. Now they children, yeah, they could be
but
spoiled brats.
that's what I'm
Marcos,
saying.
we talking about people who was poor originally. We're not talking about people who've been rich all their life.
Sharon, but that's what I'm saying. What
Okay
if
then.
people would
If was a fifth, we all be rich.
what if people would come
But if ain't a
from,
fifth, so let's move on.
but what if I'm saying what if people were coming from were born into old money before they started the business?
Okay, but the
The
people we
company.
talking about wasn't born into old money. None of the people we mentioned was born into old money.
Yeah,
So that's a lot of money to
two
her.
different things.
That's money she ain't had to begin with. Now she gonna have that the rest of her life. She
Well,
ain't gonna have to want for nothing.
It depends on if she uses it the right way though.
Well, if she don't, then she'll be broke, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. And I'm pretty sure her children gonna always have so much because her children are his children. So her children ain't gonna never want for nothing either because that's their children.
Yeah, when you got billions of dollars in stock, man, that whew,
Right.
you could just get a loan and be like, hey, I need $10 million. And they're like, oh, hey, who do we write out the check to?
Mm-hmm.
I would never know luxury like that. Ever.
Exactly.
I'll never know that stuff.
I won't either.
I mean, over here, there's the Mega Million that lottery that's going around. I don't know who won. No,
I meant to go play lottery too.
I play it.
I do too. When the jackpot's big enough, I do.
I
Shoot, the guy who started battery, do you know that store Battery Source that's out now? That came from a guy who won the lottery.
Really?
Yeah, I found it. He was on battery. He was on Lotteries Changed My Life. He said when he won the lottery for 100 and something, I think it was $120 million.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of his told him he need to invest his money, and he and a couple of friends of his thought about it, and he started this company called Battery Source. The store we know it today as Battery Source.
Right now,
Battery Source is all over the country.
Right now, the Mega Million,
any type of battery, 120, I think.
The
200 and something. The Powerball is 201, I think. 200 and something.
No, the Mega Million right now, it's like Shit. It's over 400
Oh
million.
wow. Yeah.
No,
Maybe I go play it.
yeah, I already played. I'll tell you the truth, I got three sets of numbers here.
Uh,
And anyway, Miss Sharon, if I win, we're all gonna have a cool meeting at the Bahamas or something.
I know that. If I win, we too. We too.
I mean, almost $500 million. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna
I
invite next
know.
second Rojas too. But like, hey, let's all have let's go
It'll be
to
5 o'clock
Cancun.
everywhere.
You know,
Exactly. Man,
and
I
Marcos is
tell you.
involved. Marcos is coming too if he
Hmm.
wants to.
Yeah, find out if you could leave from Mexico. Just kidding, Marcos. I mean California
Well,
with this season.
Yeah, dude, I'm over here in Texas.
Hmm.
There's a lot of Californians that moved to Texas.
Hmm.
Jesus
from
Christ, I never seen so many California plates in my life.
Hmm. And people are living in droves from California,
Jesus.
no,
especially since all
is
this
that
corona and happened.
my sister?
Hmm.
Her parents moved down there. What I think it was last year or recently, and
Hmm.
she said that they moved down there because it's cheaper.
Somebody over to Texas.
Yeah,
It is cheaper.
Yeah.
yeah.
Our taxes are way cheaper. Our property tax is cheaper,
my
and
best friend lives in Texas.
our state income tax is cheaper. What part of Texas?
My godson's Dallas Fort Worth.
Oh, really? I'm way down south. I'm over here in Victoria, Texas. If you want to go ahead and
Wow.
look that up,
Hmm.
Victoria, Texas. I can give you
Wow.
my address if you want to check it out.
Okay, yeah, I've been to San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas Fort Worth. Them the 3 places.
Oh,
Because I had
really?
a close friend that lived
I'm,
in San Antonio. She lived there for several years. We helped to move from San Antonio to Alabama. And then
I'm,
I've been to Houston because I had some family that lived in Houston. And then like I said, my best friend and my godsons and them they live in Dallas Fort Worth. So
I'm in the crossroads between 3 major cities. Okay,
hmm
which is San Antonio,
hmm
Houston, and Corpus Christi.
Oh yeah. I
And
had some family that used to live in Corpus Christi too.
why?
Yep, I don't know why they used to
Oh
live there
man,
though.
that's
They
the
don't live there
tar
no
pit
more
of a
though.
fucking city.
I
It,
know, but they used to live there at Corpus Christi too. I guess you said I had family that lived all over, but yeah, I had some family that lived at Corpus
they
Christi.
ain't
They don't live
nothing
there
in
no more
Corpus
though.
Christi.
I know. They used to live there though.
You used to live there?
Mhm. No, I never lived there. I never
Oh,
lived there,
okay,
but I
good,
almost
good.
lived in Dallas Fort Worth though. Several
I
times I
lived
almost moved to
I
Dallas
lived in
Fort Worth.
I lived in Dallas. I lived in Oak Cliff.
And then my cousin that tried to get me to move to San Antonio. I was glad I didn't end up moving to San Antonio because
Yeah, I'm
she ended up
glad.
moving to Alabama, and she was trying to get me to move to San Antonio when they lived there, and I was like, and I almost gave in. Well, I was glad because they
I'm
ended up moving
glad
to
you didn't.
Alabama. Hmm.
I'm glad you didn't because I don't know why people move to Alabama though. Their
And
property taxes their property tax is enormous.
yeah, I own a house in Alabama.
Really?
Yeah, my property tax isn't too bad. I got property tax. I have a house in Alabama.
Because I know that there was a lot of truck
My
drivers.
property tax isn't. Yeah, my ex is was a truck driver, but my property tax isn't too bad in
There was
Alabama.
we got a bunch of people from Alabama that moved over here
Mhm.
before the Californians came in,
Mhm.
and they were like, they said that if you want to get broke, go to Alabama,
Mhm.
and I didn't question it, because I've only driven through Alabama. I didn't do any type of business other than pick up a trailer and drop off a trailer, and that was really about
Mhm.
it. So I really don't know.
Mhm.
And I've heard a lot of terrible stories that like
Yeah,
this.
Alabama does suck.
Yeah, the reason that Alabama
You
is,
want to go save his lives? It's like you stuck in time. Move to Alabama.
Yeah.
they were saying like 90% of the people that are out there are on welfare.
Yeah,
And
there's a lot of people that is in that predicament, but
that's
I didn't
crazy.
live that type of life when I did live in Alabama. But yeah, but I did live in Alabama a long time. But for sure, the property tax is even worse in Florida.
Property tax
Yep.
here is great.
Mhm.
I'm not
Mm.
gonna lie, Texas is great.
Mhm.
I mean, our governor tries to keep it as low as possible. It's great. If you ever come back through, I mean,
The closest I
Houston.
lived to Texas is when I lived in Louisiana. When I lived
Yeah.
in New Orleans, that was the closest I lived to Texas.
But
And then that's when I went to
Cincinnati,
Arkansas several times. Hmm.
Cincinnati is another good place to live. Their property taxes are pretty cheap, also.
Uh,
You
it
know,
probably is. I mean, I'm in Ohio now. I live in Akron, but I said if I ever move from Ohio, I'll probably move to Nevada because their property tax is even less than it is here in Ohio. So I don't know. I'll think about it. Because
um,
in Nevada, the property tax is even lower. So I don't know.
oh, I had a streaming question, which
Hmm.
was oh my god, it's escaping me now. Um, which I actually have two. And one of the questions I had, I remember seeing your interview with Rojas and Nextech about, and I hate bringing this up all the time, but your Roku.
Hmm.
And every time somebody says they have a Roku device, I always tell them to get an Amazon device.
Hmm.
You said something that, and I know that it's like a black market or something on
The
the.
dark store.
Yeah, that was it. What is that?
It's like this website that gives you all these different stores you can go to. You know
Hmm.
how we have all these different apps you can go to that we
Right.
can go to that you can side load, or in that dark store is a bunch of apps that you can download, side load to the Roku. That's like basically not Roku approved, but but you can still download on your to your Roku. But you have to go on the Roku site to download it. Like you can't just download it straight to the Roku. You have to go on that site and then you go on your like Roku.com and then you download it to the Roku. So it's like side loading it onto your Roku.
Huh.
Hmm.
Because every time somebody's like, "Well, I got a Roku," I'm like, just get something else.
Hmm.
And I hate telling them that, but I remember you said that older people
Hmm.
love the Roku.
They do.
And
Hmm.
is it more uh, easier for them to use, or
I guess it's more easier for them to use. And before, I would just before the M3U, before people was locking down the M3U so much, I would just put the M3U in there into the Roku, and then they could just watch their premium service like we have on the Roku. I wouldn't have to even about it. Wouldn't even have to worry about going to just go get another device that they had to learn. I would just put
right.
it on the Roku,
Yep.
and then add apps from the dark store.
I was
Cause
just about to say, is Marco still on?
Mhm.
I'm still here. I'm still here. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cause
Okay,
Yep.
I was like, because I haven't heard from you, and I'm sorry for keeping you out. And sorry
no,
about that. My bad.
no, you
What
good.
Remember,
do you?
You
Marco's
good.
time is later than ours. He's in California. It's
What
earlier for
device do
him.
Well,
you
Like it's
use?
no,
only 8 where he's
but
at, probably.
Chen, you know me. I'm always Mexico time. So technically, for me, it's like it's 9 o'clock for me right now.
Okay, instead of 8. Okay.
Is
Ins-
what
uh,
time?
Instead of
8,
7.
9 o'clock. Same
Yeah,
time
well,
it
nine
is where
o'clock
you
over here
at.
for me too.
Same time it is where you're at. Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
I'm a central.
Same time it would be if I was in Alabama, but I'm in Ohio, so it's 10 o'clock for me. So
Yep.
I
Oh
am
But
yeah.
finna be getting ready to get off though.
I was gonna
So
say that
because of the time.
my barber has what about 3 Rokus, and all he used them for is his cable and Netflix.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't put KODI on it.
Uh, if you do, you gotta mirror it from your phone.
Yeah.
But he also has an Android phone. because
Mhm.
I've messed with this one before,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's Android.
Mhm. So you just basically mirror the KODI for him.
No, he don't. I don't have KOD set up for him. I got something else for him. I put all of his stuff somewhere else.
So how does he watch his KODI on his Roku?
He don't. He don't. He don't know nothing about that. Cause
For
I,
him?
cause
Yeah,
How
you gotta
could
see
you be a
them.
good ambassador of
when
KODI if he can't
when
mirror it on his
when
Roku?
when I'm trying to sell
Shame.
when I'm trying to sell at the shop, I don't. I don't tell people about
Oh shit!
KODI. Mm-mm.
He says I don't use nothing but underground sources. Yeah, I do
Mhm.
too.
Right.
And then this one right here. Wait.
Yeah, do we try to make him million? Yeah. But I'm finna get ready to go because it is 10 and I have to get up in
I
the
understand,
morning.
Mr.
So you
Fisher.
guys have
Thank
a
you very
but
much for
I
stopping
enjoyed
by.
joining the panel. You guys
It
have
was,
a blessed
this is the first
evening.
time I ever had guests on my show, and what
Yeah, I
show it is.
enjoyed
It's
it.
like no viewers, but
And
either way,
no, we came, so hey. And then you always got the replay, so you
yeah,
slowly build up more people.
no,
You
Mm-hmm.
it's
know, and then
fine.
there's always the replay. So hey,
Yeah,
if I have one guest at my show, hey, it was me and my guest, okay, like they say, you know. I mean, you know what I mean.
yeah, I
One
understand.
viewer, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Oh
I
yeah,
think that's why it's YouTube. You make it the way you want to make it.
I always share your show. I have Facebook and everything. I just don't
Hmm.
invite a lot of people on Facebook because, oh my God, the political views of everybody is just hard to keep up with, and it's just like
Oh
if you
yeah.
don't think like a certain person, you get like outed, and
Oh yeah.
it's just like, oh my God, I just don't know what to do anymore sometimes. But
Yeah, it's
but
crazy.
I
It's
invite
real.
everybody to your show, like please,
Thank you
please,
so much.
watch her show. It's great. If you need streaming news, this is where I go to. You,
I really
Rojas,
thank you and
Nepstead.
appreciate it. Yes.
No, it's not a problem. I love your show and I appreciate your show so much. Y'all are the ones that, where I get most of my information from and most of my inspiration from. And I, I wish that as a streaming community, we need to come more together, you
Yes, we
know.
do. I hate sometime when I can't go live in the morning sometime because I have appointments or other stuff going on a lot of
Well, that's
times.
not a
Like, man, I
problem.
feel bad.
Life gets
But
in the
yeah.
way, and
Yeah,
that's
life happens,
understandable.
but sometimes you have
Yeah.
to, go on, do life.
And I probably need to redo my video on you because I
Hmm.
said that you have a morning show every morning, and I need to
Hmm.
redo that.
I was doing it every morning at the
I
time you did it.
remember. I remember. I was there.
But then all of a sudden I had physical therapy and I was like, dang, every Monday and Wednesday. But it's about to come to an end because um as
I
of
just got to
June,
do
then I
physical
won't have it
therapy.
every Monday and Wednesday. So all the way up to June, my physical therapy is all the way up to June. And then when June come, it'll slow down from every Monday and Wednesday
I love your. I mean, I
and
love
stuff.
your
So
show.
then I'll be able to do it some more on sometime on Mondays and Wednesdays.
I
Um,
wish that Penn would have joined the panel tonight, but he probably had things to do
yeah,
too.
sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the first time I came on, he turned on this camera. He was like, "Look at the beer I'm drinking," and
Yeah, that was funny.
and that was great. But yeah, Mr. Sharon, I understand you got to go, and it was great having you. I enjoyed having you. This has been great. I love it. Even though right now I'm looking at it and I have 0 viewers, I really don't give a shit. But it's been great. That you, Marcos, y'all been great. Wait a minute, am I pronouncing his name right?
Yep.
Marcos,
Marcos.
yeah, you pronounced his name right,
Mhm.
Marcos.
All right.
Some
Yeah.
people that are in around from where I live, they don't pronounce my name right sometimes.
Well,
Cause
my last name's Alegria.
since
Nobody
since
pronounces that now.
I'm
Hmm.
since I'm a junior,
But I'm
but
finna get ready to go, and I appreciate you
No
letting me
problem,
on your
ma'am. You have a
piano,
good
and I
night.
appreciate the show.
yeah.
All right, then, you guys have a great night.
You too.
and stuff. All right, good night.
Good night. All right, just those two left.
Yeah.
So you're in Texas?
No, I'm well, I got family in Mexico, but I'm I'm usually like on the same time my family is on in Mexico.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm running off of what I call Mexico time,
Okay.
because at least my area of Mexico is 3 hours ahead.
I'm over here in Victoria, Texas.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. And we're I don't know. I'm like I said, like I told Sugar Sharon, I'm between Houston, San Antonio, and oh my gosh, Houston and Corpus Christi.
Yeah.
I'm right smack in the middle. I'm in a place called Victoria, and I mean, that's exactly where I'm at. Nothing special.
Mhm.
We even call it Shitoria over here because there ain't nothing happening over here. Absolutely nothing. But
Well, it's the same over here where I live right now. There ain't nothing to do.
I don't know, man. Y'all's laws are very relaxed over there.
I know, but in well, you might be thinking of the major cities of California, like L.A.,
Yeah.
all that, like Bay Area type, the Bay Area pretty much. I live 8 hours from LA, and I don't. There's nothing to do where I live.
No, don't feel bad. There ain't nothing to do out here either. I mean, nothing to do out here, and that's the beautiful thing about the internet. We can all interconnect.
Yeah,
Right now, I got nothing but thunder and lightning above me. I mean, it's really, really bad out here.
yeah.
Let's see. Somebody just text me. Hold on. They just they say somebody just told me said, "Hey, my fire stick just went out. Could it be due to the electrical storm?"
Oh my god. Well, it wouldn't be the party that went out. Would be your TV if we're trying to watch something.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta put out here. Check your power.
Yeah, because there's times that uh, the power goes out over here, at my house, and it's right when I'm watching something, and then a couple hours later it'll come back.
Do you oh I know I think my family has I have to ask my father. They have property over there in Mexico. Uh and I just I'm trying to remember where it was. I know it's there in Mexico City. But how is y'all's internet service over there? Over here we get 200 up and 220 down. What's your speed out there?
Well, when I go visit family in Mexico, I'm usually uh leeching off my cousin because he's the only one in the family that has internet right there at the house. So I don't know how what his speeds are, but mm, I'm pretty sure it, they're not that good because it'll be time where we'll have internet one day and then it's pretty much dead the next until the next time he goes and pays for uh his internet because I think they're what weekly or monthly. I think.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
maybe a satellite-based internet.
Mm. Well, I do know they got for cable related things. Uh, they got Sky. They every cable provider in Mexico, at least my part of Mexico, is owned by Sky. I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, but from what I know is they get all the facts for free because yeah, they get all the facts for free because two two of the main Mexican channels over there are also uh the pay per view. They also show pay per views.
Hmm.
So over there, there's what three, two, three channels for two, three of the Mexican channels that do boxing, and then one channel does the Fox Premium Action that does all the movies and all the UFCs.
Hey, Stuart, hit the link, and if you want to join on, man, go for it. You know, it's open source right now. Wow, um I knew I had a lot of friends that were in Mexico, and they would always ask me like, hey, how can I make my internet faster out here? And all I could tell them was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I know. I was like, if I could, I wish I can reach out and help you out, but I really don't know. And I mean, I feel bad for them, but I mean, everybody goes over there for dental work,
yeah,
but
because it's cheaper.
oh yeah, my son's got to get one, two. You got to get four wisdom teeth taken out, and he's gonna pay $600.
My mom just got her her health plan, her new health plan since she started doing real estate, and she actually got a plan that she actually got a plan that's working with all the dental offices in Mexico.
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's really cool. My my wife, she's a Walia, and she works here at the hospital, and she's an IT specialist, and she does of course she does all the IT work, and we have like one of the best insurances, medical insurances in town. But still, my son's gonna have to pay like almost $600 to get his wisdom teeth taken out. And I told him, I was like, man, if you want to, you can go to Mexico and probably pay it $100, but still, the drive and everything, the hotel stay, it's still got to measure out about the same.
Yeah.
You know, um, hold on. Got to measure out about the same. Jesus Christ, somebody's just gotta bug me. Sorry, I'm on my cell phone.
No, that's cool.
All right. Hopefully somebody else is going to join up. But yeah, I've always wondered about the speeds compared this country to the other country. And you say you don't use a VPN. And
Yeah,
my
cause
father, my father's always wanted to watch, like, he was like, I want to watch the old Mexicano movies from when I was a kid. He grew up he was born in 1948.
oh,
So So he remembers all those old movies, especially the westerns and stuff like that, even the spaghetti westerns.
Yeah.
So he always wants to try and find those. And
I got a couple. I got a couple of them in the hard drive already. Like all so mm, so I got well I got a add-on somewhat out, and usually all my stuff starts from 1940 all the way up to like recent, which is 90, and then from 2000 to recent. That's all the Spanish movies that I usually watch.
well, he wants to get stuff like when he was a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's what he's looking for, like all his childhood memory type movies.
like Pedro Infante.
Oh,
Uh,
I really
that's
don't know. Don't
Pedro
don't get
Infante
me
is
to
like
lie.
Pedro Infante is like starts from what 1940 and up, I think.
I
Yeah,
really don't know.
and I got most of his movies.
Yeah, he's an old Vietnam vet, and so he's always like, "Son, try and find me those videos." I'm like, "Without a VPN, I don't know what to do for you, Dad."
No, you could actually find most of them on YouTube.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah. That's where I get. That's where or Telegram. You just have to type in the name for it in Spanish. Cause I got a couple of the Mario Almada movies
Hmm.
also. Yeah. Recently I just got both of his Beast La Bestia movies. The Beast, and then from what 19 think 95, and then the sequel to it, which was in 1998.
Wow. See, I mainly know more and it's gonna sound crazy because of my skin tone.
Yeah,
I mainly know more about the German side. Um, Growing up, like Rostabassen and Krasibutun, and um, that's what I grew up with.
yeah,
He was military, so that's what I had to. I remember seeing stuff like that, um, and it's he talks about his culture and everything, and I remember like, um, dude, I still remember the first time I tried a tamale. Greatest thing I ever put in my mouth.
those are a staple in my house. Yeah,
Oh,
every
really?
every Christmas,
Yeah.
mm, my madrina and couple of my aunts will be making tamales every Christmas and New Year's.
Mm.
That and champurrado, but champurrado is mainly on my dad's side of the family. Cause
See,
my cousins on my dad's side of the family, they'll have they'll or at least one of them will make like different versions of champurrado. Like there's white champurrado, and then there's what I think one that looks like chocolate but doesn't really taste like it.
I try a lot of those.
Yeah,
I remember that one. My father was from Harlingen,
yeah.
and whenever he would show me like traditional foods, I'm still used to like, I don't know, like pork knuckles and um, stuff like that. Or more traditional German foods. Um, but he was the first one that showed me banana uh, pudding. I believe that's what it was. Or whenever you dip your hot chocolate with bread,
Oh, yeah. Would it's
and
but
that to me was like strange but good at the same time. and
Well,
it
because you can't just make hot chocolate with just any old chocolate either. It has to be a certain brand of hot chocolate, though.
yeah, he used to get it imported.
Yeah, it has to be the abuelita kind.
Right. Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, that was it.
That's
And
the
he used to
exact.
get the vanilla
Yeah,
from.
that's the exact brand it has to be. Abuelita, or else it's not gonna taste as good.
Woo boy, that name right there just threw me back. Oh my god. Um, let me show you one. I'll be right back. I gotta show you something real
All
quick.
right.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. All right. All right. I'm back. It took me a little while to find this, but I don't think this is authentic, but maybe it is.
What?
Molina.
Molina. I gotta ask my dad, but I don't know.
Okay.
The company might be authentic, but I really don't know because where at least where I'm from, we don't hear nothing about Molina.
Okay.
Yeah,
I always thought that was a Spaniard last name.
Molina.
Molina, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I always thought it was more Spaniard than it was, from Mexico.
Yeah.
Because the vanilla I was used to, I remember as a kid. I don't know if you know about this, but it had a rooster on there.
Mm.
And it was a white label, but had a rooster on top, or a chicken, and that's what I was used to.
Hmm.
That was the vanilla I remember as a kid. I don't know. Maybe you're talking from a boy that traveled back and forth from Europe and stuff.
It's the same with me. I grew up going from the States to Mexico. What, since I was in third grade, I think.
Really,
But we would go every 4 years though.
I
Recently
traveled.
though, yeah,
I traveled.
recently.
I
Go
went
ahead.
from Germany, Spain, England, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
My father
Recent
was my father was
recently
military.
recently we just started going every other year or every 2 years.
Here
But yeah,
in Texas, or
no, cause well um so I was born in like Palo Alto, but I see myself more of Mexican than I do American. Cause
Okay.
even my even though I was born in the States, my I got people say I got a thick accent. So yeah, since I was about
I had to work on mine.
since I was about 7 or 8, we we would go from the States to Mexico, and then yeah, since I was about 7, 8. But then recently we started doing it every year, every other year.
Hmm.
Yeah. But
Well, shit.
back then also it would take us a week to get to Mexico too.
If you ever come around Texas again, just man, let me know. um, I could take a drive to go check you out. Shit. I'm never really doing anything. This is Victoria, Texas. There's nothing goes on here.
It's the same over here I'm where I stay at right now.
Uh,
There ain't nothing to do. We used to have a we used to have like a movie theater in town, but that was early 90s, I think. I was what about 32 right now, so probably about 7. The last time w- we actually went to the movies here in town, because the last movie I seen here in town was the old Street Fighter with Jean Claude Van Damme.
oh wow, that is old.
Yeah,
oh my god, yeah, that's old, buddy. Wow, I remember seeing that a long time ago. Jesus Christ, I think some of those actors are dead.
yeah. Raul, the guy that played Captain, the captain slash
Yeah, yeah,
Gomez,
yeah,
Anthony
yeah, yeah,
Gomez.
yeah.
Yeah, he passed
He's
away
come
from
out of
cancer.
Adam's family.
Yeah, he passed away from cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah, cause
I
I
used to,
I
I used to
seen a
look.
go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
cause no, cause I seen a documentary a couple months ago, and they were talking about Street Fighter, and then they were saying that when they were making Street Fighter, uh, Raul was like really skinny. So I guess, well, it was something to do with his parts, but after they got done shooting Street Fighter, that's when he passed away,
Yeah,
or like he
I
passed away
remember reading that.
during the movie. Mhm. Yeah, but I grew up with Street Fighter, all the old school kickboxer movies. Yeah, like
Wh- Why don't you ever get a? I'm not. Please forgive me for this. Why don't you ever get a VPN to put your stuff like here in the states or even in Europe to go ahead and get some of those links so you can view all the stuff. I mean that we
well,
watch or something.
yeah, but
Does it
there's
slow down your service or something?
well in I got Comcast as my provider.
Oh,
Yeah, but we have the business plan, so which is supposed to be unlimited, but I don't really know. No, I don't really think it is.
I know.
Yeah, but when
I,
it when
I had I had friends that were from Mexico,
yeah
and they would travel back and forth, and they would say like here in the U.S. they said that we had the pleasure of returning something when it didn't work, and he said in Mexico they don't have that.
yeah, because right now the dollar in Mexico is like what, about 22 pesos every dollar. So right now, if if we were to get something in Mexico and they went to shit,
Wow.
it cost a lot more to fix it than just to replace it.
That kind of screws you though, doesn't it?
Mm, yeah, a little bit.
It feels like it screws you too. You know, that's kind of a bad deal, but I'm nobody to tell how to run a country. I don't
Yeah.
even know how to run my own household, so you know.
Yeah, but when it comes to family, I usually hook them up with certain things that I know how to get.
Yeah, like well, pretty much like uh, what would you say? Cinema.
I don't
Uh,
I don't do none of that. I don't do none of I don't do none of those apps. I usually do maybe I'll do Cyroflix, but that's it. Other than that, I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing else.
really? Why?
Mm-hmm. Cause most of the cause most of the people I deal with, they want the Spanish, so that's what I
Oh,
that's
okay.
my that's
Okay.
yeah that's my main that's my main I, I would call you bread and butter, I guess you could call it.
But can't you just? I know they have subtitles. Can't you download the subtitles?
Mm,
Because I know
certain,
whenever
certain,
you punch like on Cyberflex, if you punch play, it'll say play with, and if you go down, you scroll down, and you hit that, it'll pop up the subtitles.
yeah, but certain movies don't have the Spanish
Spanish.
subtitles. Cause I even go to like what is it, subscene or open subtitles and actually get the subtitle when I put up a movie and it doesn't even have the subtitles for that movie.
Oh wow, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I know that even Real to Bed. So Real to Bed was supposed to be universal. Good God, dude, the storm is coming down out here where I'm at. Is it raining over there?
It's sunny over here.
Shit, dude, it's coming down out here. I mean, real bad. Tomorrow we had 90% chance of rain,
Oh my god.
and all that's gonna do is spawn out mosquitoes. That's all that does.
Well, usually nine that 90%. I'm used to it like during the winter time. Not right now, cause right now it's technically summer.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah. So
I'm. Let me see. I'll show you what I had to order out through Amazon. I was on Amazon out there in Mexico. Is it pretty fast?
I don't know, but I do know.
You
Well,
don't know.
like I said, I have family in Mexico, so I we go every year, every other year. But like I said, I'm usually on their time in their time zone, so I'm not really on the California time zone. So I'm
Yeah.
usually in the Mexico time zone, specifically Leon.
Let me show you what I ordered. Hopefully you can see this.
Mosquito killer.
It's just no, it's a hat. It's a hat to wear. Oh wow! If I lose signal with you, it's not because I hung up on you or something. It's because it's really coming down out here.
Yeah.
You know, really, really bad. Damn! Did you hear that?
Mm-mm. I heard
It, it,
when it was thundering, but I didn't hear when you twitched. right now.
Well, it just struck something out here or something. It was pretty bad. It was pretty loud. But anyway,
Yeah,
um, yeah. I mean, if out here we get a ton of mosquitoes.
yeah.
I mean, oh my god. Um, my wife, she's. I'll show you a picture of my wife real quick, and you'll see what I have to deal with. I, I put her picture in flames. That's my wife.
Hmm?
That's what I have to deal with. she she thinks everything's I don't know. I don't want to put her down, but she thinks everything's okay. But anyway, it's what it is.
Hmm.
You know. Yeah, we got an influx of Mexicanos over here in Texas.
Yeah. mm, my
You know,
my my sister, which is actually my sister-in-law, but yeah. So she's Armenian, and her parents moved from LA to Texas recently
hmm
because I guess like I said, it's cheaper
Yeah, it's
in
way
Texas.
cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's way cheaper here in Texas. Way cheaper than California.
but
Uh,
I can remember the el condado that my sister said that they moved to, but I think she said they were her the house was big, but not as big as in LA.
a lot of people are leaving California for like Texas and stuff because the governor of California is like even Waleos
Yeah.
are leaving California because it's like crazy expensive to live in California. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's by design. They're just trying to get out a lot of the like lesser people, but the governor over there had said like nobody's leaving out of California, but dude, I'm telling you, nothing but California plates do I see here in Texas.
Yeah, but
And
recently my brother just got his license to practice. His recently my brother just got his license to practice law in Texas too.
oh, good, congratulations! Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
So right now he's able to practice. So right now he's licensed in California and Texas.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Um, I know that they were trying to like get more attorneys here in where I'm at in Victoria because there was a shortage of
Mm-hmm.
attorneys at one time. And it's going to sound crazy, but we only had 37, 36, maybe 33 attorneys here in Victoria, Texas alone. And there was like this massive email that went out. If you're an attorney, if you have student loan, we will forgive it if you come to Texas. Made me want to become an attorney. I don't have the qualifications for it.
Yeah, but from what I see my brother go through for for doing law, he has to do what 8 years,
8 years?
like yeah,
They only
pretty
have
much
to
eight.
do 3 here.
Well, 4 years of 4 years of I think it was 8 or 7. Might have been 8 or 7.
They
Yeah.
only have to
So,
do 3 years here in state of Texas.
so 4 years of regular college and then 3 years of law school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Your brother must know something I don't, because I know a lot of my friends, they only had to do 3 years all the way around. And it wasn't a pass or fail.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they did their 3 years, it didn't matter because they got it automatically.
Yeah.
And man, I mean, congratulations to your brother. I wish him well. I hope he does great. I hope he gets into a law firm because
No, he has his own. He has his own. So when he first started, he was working with somebody, but ever for a couple of years now, he's been doing his own thing.
that's good. That's good.
He has his own law firm and everything.
That's good. That's good. I mean, they'll expand him big time out here.
I think
Big time out
from
here.
what he said, he wants to do New York next or something like that.
New York City?
Mm-hmm.
In the big time, boy. You had to like go there where Shrinking Sharon is, Cincinnati or something, and then transition up there to New York. But hey, you know what? Your brother's got a vision, and I'm all for it.
He used to do what he used to do immigration and criminal, but since the immigration courts are a lot farther, he just stuck with criminal now.
I know, since like a lot of the laws have been more relaxed because of President Biden compared to Trump.
Yep.
A lot of people are coming over here from Mexico, and it's pissed off a lot of Texans,
Mm-hmm.
and it's pissed off a lot of native Texans who've gotten their immigration here in Texas, because I have some of their neighbors, and they work their asses off. And I mean, my wife helped them with their immigration status. And now they're just handing out like, hey, you can just come over here, blah, blah, blah. And now we just got like this massive email saying like, illegals are will steal your cars to get up north. Well, the quotations was because I thought it was fake. And it turned out like there's a car not too far away from my neighbor, down the street from my neighbor's house. And luckily, my car at the time was a piece of shit. It really, really was. It was a piece of crap. And the guy that was further to me was like, oh my god! I wanted to say it was like a Tahoe or something like that. It was something. It was something more better than mine. And they stole his. And they tried reaching to Houston, and they broke down. And when they tried repairing it, the cops came over and they found them. They ran, and it just didn't turn out right for them. But I mean, either way, it's just a hit or miss with this administration. But I'm really glad your brother is turning out. I mean, I want everybody to turn out great in this, in the United States where I live in. But man, it's just a hit or miss over here. Either you got it or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just, like over here, a lot of what the problems that we have over here is methamphetamine and cocaine. marijuana was. I don't think marijuana has always been an issue over here because I always thought that marijuana was like a casual drug that people should do, even like smoking cigarettes. I really don't think that it was a bad thing, but apparently some people still, here in Texas, think that it's illegal. Whatever.
Yeah,
I
well,
smoke
it's not.
weed.
I don't think it's legal. I don't think it's legalized in some states yet. That's right.
It's legal in Mexico, right?
I think so. A couple of my boys, they would. Then they do a little bit more than weed.
I told my sons, if we compare marijuana to alcohol wants you to speed in a car. Marijuana wants you to slow down. you know.
Yeah, but when it comes to alcohol, I usually don't gotta worry about that stuff because one of my best friends from back home, he got his own store right next door.
We have a thing over here. Of course, there's all that synthetics,
Yeah,
and we have a lot of that stuff over here. I mean, oh my god, it's so bad. Those synthetics. And I told my son, like, man, if you're gonna do it the natural way.
yeah,
Do it the way I used to do it. Just just do it the regular way. Don't go with that fucking synthetic crap.
yeah. Cause that synthetic shit will like really mess you up.
Yeah, it'll fuck with your mind.
Yeah,
There's even like little kids, that have been, that have been harmed through that stuff, and they see sirens or lights, and there's nothing there, and it's like, fuck all that. But it's different from when I was a kid.
yeah.
I mean, it's what it is.
Well, me me and both of my brothers, we were born in the like. My brother was born. The oldest one was born in 80. The middle one was born in 84, and I was like 88. So we were all born in the 80s.
That's cool.
Yeah, all of us grew up pretty much in the 90s. So
Yeah.
we didn't grow up in the uh, in LA because yeah, we don't know nothing about the crack era in LA. It's- We didn't grow up.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, we didn't grow up during that whole crack era. Maybe
I I remember it very well.
yeah, but
You're lucky.
when it was just me and my other brother that's four, because me and my other brother were the one that's actually a lawyer. We're like 4 years apart, so we grew up having to take care of each other because the other brother was
Oh
doing
wow!
his own thing, getting into a
Look
little
look
bit.
who just joined the live stream. Sim, the Godfather. Hi everybody, welcome to the show. Well, Slim, welcome to the show, man. If you want to come on, there's that link. It still works if you want to join on. You'll be more than welcome. But yeah, Marcus, please continue what you're saying.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, back in those days, it was just me and my brother. It's like me and the lawyer brother taking care of each other because the other one was getting into a lot of trouble back then. Yeah, so we actually know what it is to to suffer, even though we kind of did growing up.
right.
Because back then your parents could leave you at home and not have to worry about the cops coming to your house and doing the whole welfare check or whatever it's called.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, over here, they pretty much just handing out checks to everybody. I'll be honest with you. They're just handing out checks to everybody. If you can go ahead and pretty much just give you an ID, they'll give you a check, and yeah, that's the way it's going right now. I used to be a truck driver, and I used to haul long hauls, and I realized that like right now we're like talking off stuff like that. Nobody's talking about streaming or Fire Sticks and stuff like that. And anybody who's watching, I apologize for that. But I know that we're going off of the topic. But this is just a really interesting conversation I'm having with Marcos, and it's just like if you're not if you don't understand, then I guess you just don't get it. And if you want to log off, that's fine. But I'm going to continue on with this conversation because I think that's interesting and it needs to be said. You know, what pretty much is like the comparison between Mexico and the United States. But wait, hold on. I may not be. Hold on. I may not be able to do the stage. Thank you. Maybe Alara. Thank you very much for the invite. Okay, cool. Thank you, Slim. The Godfather, and I appreciate you stopping by and checking out the everything. Thank you for the like. But as far as that, me and Marcos was talking about, I think that it's a topic that everybody should be discussing, is because there are people that come over here and they seek a better life. Immigration reform should be on the top priority, or at least among it. These are human lives we're talking about. And and it's easy for me to say this on this side because I'm a United States citizen and I can say all of this stuff, and I don't hold any type of political power. And I wish that could change, but the fact of the matter is that it won't. But if there's anybody actually watching this, and they go ahead and I may not. Well, hold on. Somebody put it here. I may not be on this stage. Thank you very much. Maybe later. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I already read that. Sorry about that. But I don't know, man. This is a really sticky subject. For everybody to view it, and there are many different ways.
Uh-huh.
It's just. I really wish that things would change. I have relatives. My side of my family, my mother's side came from the Mayans, and my father's side, I really don't know because he was raised in Harlingen. He said that his family was deep in the Aztecs, and I really don't know. And I'm ashamed to say that I really don't know. But it's I wish things would change. I really do. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just agreeing with what you were saying.
Yeah. I really wish things would change. I think what it is that what scares a lot of people is the whole drug aspect of coming over here. I was a truck driver. I was a CDL driver. I still am. And I remember I was in Laredo, and this girl told me, "Hey," she pointed to herself. She goes, "Houston," and I told her like, I'm going to Victoria." And she goes, "Is that near Houston?" Like, it's 150 miles away from Houston. I go with you. I go with you, and do whatever. I'm like, do whatever. Okay, whatever. And I was a young man. I didn't quite understand what she meant by do whatever. And I gave her sandwiches, apple. She fell asleep in my truck. She was asleep for the whole time. And I got to Victoria, and I told her, I was like, "I'm in Victoria. What are you gonna do? What do you want to do?" And she came home with me, and I slept in the living room. It's going crazy. I slept in the living room. She slept on my bed, and she goes, "No, you come to bed with me." And I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. I don't know you." And even though I was a young man, I didn't understand. I didn't feel like I felt like it was like a rape or something. And she goes, "No, no, 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 no. We come together. We come together." And I couldn't. It's gonna sound crazy, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
And she called somebody at the time. I had a house, I had a landline. She called somebody in Houston. I paid for her bus ticket to Houston, and she took off. And I gave her a big hug and $20, like buy whatever you need to. She went to Houston, and I felt bad. I felt really, really bad. I wish she didn't go. Even to this day, I hope she's doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that really affected me. Really affected me. I hope she's alive. Hope she's doing well. Maybe she's married. Maybe she's not married. She got a career. But yeah, I think about that sometimes. But that was back in the 2000s, the beginning of 2000s. Wow, that was a long time ago. That was back before I met my wife.
Yeah.
Oh man, boy, thinking.
Yeah.
But man, if you ever like in South Texas or something, give me a holler. I would love to meet up with you. I mean, you see who I am. Um, I'm not asking you to turn on your camera or anything like that. I would never ask anybody of that. But I always appreciate everybody comes on Shrink and Sharon show and stuff like that. And Marcos, I appreciate everybody. I really do. I know I'm gonna have to get off this live. Over here right now is 10:03.
Yeah. Yeah. My phone's on my phone's on that time too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this live stream here really quick. I still gotta get up in the morning.
Yeah.
But man, please subscribe to my channel. It's been great having you on. I will do another live stream again, and you're more than welcome to come back on. More than welcome. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll have a different topic to talk about. It won't be so depressing. And if you can, if I can help you out in any way that I can, I'm not really doing the greatest in life, but if I can help you out in any way that I can, I'll be more than glad to help you out.
Well, most of my right now, most of my stuff isn't really out there. Like, mm,
Oh,
uh, like I said, most of my stuff isn't really out there.
uh-huh.
Yeah, so I usually like keeping it underground.
I understand.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're more than welcome to back in my channel. and I'm sure Stricken Sharon's anytime you want. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, brother.
All right.
Well, it's great to hear from you, man. And I wish you well. If there's anything I can do to help you out, I will be more than happy to. Also, check out. Yeah, I'm sure you're involved with the Next Tech and Rojas and Beyond the Streams, right?
I'm usually doing my own thing.
Really? You're not involved with them too?
Uh-uh.
Check out Beyond the Streams. Hold on. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull up.
I know Roga is new channel because I'm great to it, but I'm usually in the background doing my own thing.
Let me go ahead and I'm gonna put Beyond the Streams right here. Okay. I'll go ahead and put Next Tech real quick. These are some guys that I really follow. And so does Stricken Sharon. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's another one right here. If you want to check that one out, hold on. And Rojas. Those are the channels that we mainly watch. Is those three those channels that they're like Beyond the Streams, Next Tech, and Rojas Reviews. We really pay attention to them because they keep on top of everything. And if you ever have any issues, those are the guys that I mainly go to, and I would suggest you go to too. But if you want to, you can go through me. I'll be more than happy to help you out, man. Okay.
Okay.
All right, brother. Well, it's great hearing from you, man. And I'm sad to say it, but I got to end the stream. I've been on for like 2 hours now. Oh my God, I've been on for 2 hours.
Yeah.
But you have a good one, brother, and
Yeah.
it's great hearing from you, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. You be careful, okay?
All right.
All right, bro. Later.
Later.